I'm sorry?
What are you filming?
What am I filming?
Yes.
I'm filming a video.
Well, one could assume.
There you go.
On what?
On... Wow. Yes, of course you can.
Yes.
So what I do is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Would you like to elaborate?
What part didn't you understand?
Well, you say freedom of press, so that means I assume that you're reporting on something. What's your topic?
Right, there you go. This is it. The freedom of press.
You don't have a specific topic?
No, I just told you. So do you support our freedom of press?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Well, that's what I'm here to figure out.
How do you figure that out? By filming people driving in and out? I'm super curious.
Well, I see if people like yourself or business owners or police around the area, I see if they respect our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Okay. By what? By filming?
Look, I can explain it to you. I just can't understand it for you. I don't know how many different ways you want me to put it for you, or like what part you're really misunderstanding here. I don't see where the disconnect is.
Sure. I'm curious. I want to know more about how your actions are helping to advance that.
How my actions are helping to advance that?
Yeah. So if you're reporting as the press, like, are you reporting for a website, a newspaper,
social media, all over social media.
Yep. So you're saying that basically anything posted on social media counts as press?
There you go. That's called stories disseminating it to the public. Okay. Yeah, that's called press.
Are there other sort of points you're trying to make? I'm looking for more specific information on what you're trying to achieve.
Well, this is it.
I am a big supporter of the.
All right. Well, that's what we love to hear. That's what I'm out here doing.
I understand. But just the fact that somebody comes up and asks and says, yes, I support what you're doing, is what you're attempting to achieve?
Well, yes. Yeah, because if you don't exercise your rights, you lose them. Your rights are like muscles.
I'm aware. Okay. I guess I'm wondering, like, you don't have anything more specific? You're just going around filming to see if anybody asks why you're filming?
No, I told you look, I'll explain it one more time very slowly.
Sure.
So what I do is I go around various public places and I stress test the First Amendment right to record in public.
What do you mean by stress test?
I see how people react. I see if they respect my First Amendment right to the freedom of press. See if they believe their feelings override my rights. See if they think if my rights end where their feelings begin.
Okay. I might be misunderstanding, but so it sounds to me like you're saying what you do is go to a place and film people to see if they get upset about you filming them?
If that's what you think I just said, then there you go. That's perfect.
If that's what I think you just said.
There you go.
Is that what you believe? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, look, I don't know if you were listening to the part where I told you I was going to explain it one last time, very, very slowly.
I'm listening.
But that was it. That was the last time.
You haven't explained.
No, I have.
I have. The freedom of press means.
I have, like 3 times, actually.
Yeah, you said you go out and stress test the freedom of press.
There you go. Brilliant. Do you support our freedom of press?
What does that mean? Define stress test.
I see how people react.
That's not a stress test.
Okay, what would you call it?
Usually a stress test is when you put something under various conditions to see
if they break or if they do not break, right?
Right. So what would breaking entail in this case?
What do you mean, what would breaking entail?
What is it? How do you know if it breaks or doesn't break? What are you measuring?
Well, I've been arrested before. I've had people come up and want to fight me before. Things like that. And I have very nice people coming up to me every single day. So I get and I also test the Hawthorne effect in real time, which is the theory that people act differently when they're being recorded.
Yes. Okay. So the emotional output of the humans that you're filming is your test results.
There you go.
Okay. I'm looking for more specific information because I feel like you're giving me
that's what I was trying to understand where the disconnect was so I could give you more information, but I wasn't really
so
I wasn't really understanding.
Basically emotional reaction to
I wouldn't call it so much a metric, it just happens to be a circumstance.
But it's using what you're measuring. That's what you said you're using to measure your results, right?
Sure.